What is responsive web design? By New Bang. Web designs across different platforms. Every different platform or browser, such as a desktop, a smartphone, a tablet, and a laptop, they all have different views. Different views mean different browser sizes. Some are larger and some are smaller. Every view will display differently. What is responsive web design? It is using HTML and CSS coding to automatically resize, hide, shrink, or enlarge a website to make it look good and be more user-friendly. Desktops, tablets, and phones, they all have different viewing sizes. Smaller browsers sometimes use smaller images and less information. Some bigger browsers, such as the desktop, will use larger images and more information. Here's an example of a desktop browser and a mobile browser. The desktop browser is a lot wider and the images are bigger. The mobile browser, of course, is smaller so that the user can see more without having so much squeezed in and minimal. Here's another example. This is an example of the coding that is used in order to make that happen. Notice that there are two media-only screens. One is the max width of 1024 pixels, which is usually the regular size of a desktop browser. Another one is one of 768 pixel, and that is usually one of the mobile screen. This lets it adjust the size depending on the size of the browser. Mobile, tablet, and desktops, they all typically have different designs. On the right is an example of how they will set up the design on the desktop, the tablet, and the mobile. And how do you achieve this? Setting the width equal to 100% automatically stretches and sizes it to fit 100% of any browser. Setting the max width to 100%, it allows the scaling to also occur just as mentioned above. However, it will not scale above the image's original size. You can also choose different images depending on the different browsers. A large photo on a desktop version, and then a smaller thumbnail on a mobile version. Viewports. Viewport meta tag uses HTML coding and gives the browser instructions on how to control the dimensions and scaling. When used in conjunction with other HTML properties, it scales up or down a web page to fit different screen sizes. Here's an example. This example includes one without the meta tag, and another example with the meta tag. This viewport meta tag allows the user to see more visibly as the scrolling increases to fit the screen size. Responsive images. Similar to responsive web design, however, this type of images focuses, of course, on images. It may be better to use different images on different browsers as mentioned previously. You just have to set it to adjust the screen size. Setting CSS width property to a percentage will allow it to scale up and down to fit any browser size. For example, if set at 100%, when the screen scales down or up, the photo will still be at 100% of the screen size. At 50%, it will be half of the screen size, and so forth. The most responsive the design is, the more adaptable. Adaptability across all platforms is what makes a great web page. It is what clients are looking for when hiring a website designer to create their web page. A responsive web page can detect the user screen and adapt to the size of the web page to increase visibility.